first of all, my fabulosity. Look at that. Look at that, girl. Look at that. So it's looking all right. But I'm also like, I don't want to leave. This was literally a dream come true. And I pray that I never forget this experience for my soul. Now that my palette culturally and travel wise has been expanded and elevated in the ways that I've always wanted to materialize. Like, this is not an introduction to a finer living, finer aspect of life. However, I did tell you that Spirit told me that 2025 would be a year of refinement for me. And now that I've had this introduction, I feel like it shouldn't just rest on this introduction. There are so many things that I need to continue to experience. I last night we went to this restaurant that it was a really fly ambiance and it was really really dope, a rooftop restaurant. And I had tuna tartare for the very first time. And I never wanted to try it in the States. Like, I've always wanted to try it, but I never wanted to try it in the States. And so to have that experience and the way it just melted on my tongue, you know what I mean? So if you eat sashimi or sushi, it's raw tuna, but it was the texture. I don't know if it was like the marinade. But it was like, oh my God, girl, you are having like variations of wine and sparkling this and that, and you are in another country out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. This wasn't a year's worth of planning. Now, this was a thought. It was a thought back in October, November when the invitation opened, but I didn't have the finances after I had my injury at work. And I was just like, ugh, what is gonna do? So I really put it on the back end of my mind. I was like, I won't be able to go. I told my coach, my and our facilitator and host, they're the same person. And I was just like, I won't be able to go. She's like, you're going. You're coming. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Keep thinking positive. I'm like, girl, stop. Where am I gonna get this money from? But prayers, manifestation, belief. You know what I'm saying? This is why you have to join with people that have ostentatious belief, that have radical experience with making the unseen tangible, with making the unimaginable productive, material. You know what I mean? And it doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter your tax bracket or your social economics. It doesn't matter how well you speak grammatically. It doesn't matter. What do you want to do? What do you want to experience? What is your dream? What is your dream, baby? Huh? Tell Spirit. Put it out there in the ether. Put it in the mathematics of the universe. Make your thoughts computable to the programming 1000110 to the computer that is the universe. I'm telling you, you're seeing it in real time. This is what happens when you put yourself and your needs as the priority of your own life. The cycle of life is crazy, and I'm just glad to be living in it.